My beloved child, this is not just a message. This is your divine timeline shifting. Something that has been hidden from you for years is about to come into full light, and I, your Father, have chosen this moment to open the gates of truth. Time is moving fast. Heaven is preparing the miracle, and Archangel Michael is standing right beside you with a powerful request. He wants you to marry this particular person. Yes, the one you've been dreaming about, crying for, waiting for, and questioning about. There's a heavenly reason behind it. This isn't ordinary love. This connection was chosen in the realm of light long before your earthly birth. You both carry a piece of divine purpose that only unlocks when you unite, but you must not delay. You must open your heart because something will happen after that day. Something you can't imagine yet, and it will either release a blessing or close a door. Listen to me now, child. Do not run from this truth. Do not doubt my ways. You felt it in your dreams, in the silence, in the unexpected signs. I've been showing you glimpses, but now Archangel Michael is not just whispering. He's declaring it loud across the spiritual world. You are being chosen to walk into a divine marriage. And here's what shocks heaven most. Even you don't fully know who this person is going to be, because the final confirmation will only come when you stop resisting and start listening. Stop telling yourself, I'm not ready, I'm not worthy, because I made you worthy. And that person, they've already started hearing my voice too. The spiritual veil is thinning. This isn't just romance, this is legacy. This is a relationship I want the world to witness, because through this marriage, miracles will be birthed. Not just for you, but for others around you. Yes, I will bless your home, your finances, and your peace. But even more than that, I will bless others through you. The two of you are like two flames that together create a fire that can heal hearts, awaken souls, and shift generations. But child, this next line is not a coincidence. Warning, stop scrolling. This message is for you and only you. Warning, subscribe now and stay connected. Archangel Michael and I are going to send more instructions, and they will only be delivered to those who are open and listening. This isn't just a video. This is a message from heaven tailored only for your life's next breakthrough. Now breathe. Let your heart soften. Feel the energy shift around you. Can you sense it? Something is already happening as you hear these words. Someone's heart is moving. And even though they're not near you physically yet spiritually, they're getting closer and closer. Their thoughts have been consumed by you recently. They don't even know why, but I do, because I placed that stirring in their spirit. They saw someone who looked like you, and their heart skipped a beat. They heard a song, and suddenly they remembered your smile. They almost called you last week, but something stopped them, and that something was me, because the timing wasn't perfect. But guess what? Now it is. You may still wonder, God, why this person? Why now? And here is my answer, because you both carry unfinished heavenly work. You've done well walking alone. You've learned, healed, and grown, but now the next chapter requires divine partnership. The loneliness you feel is not a punishment, it's a preparation. I didn't forget your tears, I counted each one. I didn't ignore your prayers. I saved them in golden bowls, and now I am pouring out the answers. Archangel Michael is at war for this connection. Yes, spiritual forces have tried to block it. Delays, disappointments, past heartbreaks, confusion, even fake soulmates. But all of it was me clearing the way because you deserve not just a lover. You deserve a divine partner who sees the light in you the way I see it. And that's the person I've chosen. They may not be perfect in the world's eyes, but they are perfect for your soul. And here's something you don't know yet. This person is carrying a promise that was made to your bloodline. I am restoring what was stolen from your ancestors through this marriage. That's why it's bigger than just two people falling in love. This is a prophetic union, and if you delay this, if you ignore this, you could miss the most beautiful chapter of your life. But don't be afraid. You're not alone. Michael is here, I am here. Heaven is backing you up, and no matter how broken your past may feel, I am still the God who brings beauty from ashes. Even if they hurt you before, I can heal it. Even if you don't know how this will work, I will show you the steps. Just trust. Trust and take the first one. A sign will come. It could be a message, a dream, a vision, or a strange coincidence that shakes you awake, but don't brush it off. That will be your confirmation. And when it happens, say yes. Say yes to love, say yes to me, say yes to the future I've been building for you behind the scenes. This story is about to begin, and heaven is watching. Child, listen to me very carefully. The person I am pointing you toward is not like anyone you've known before. Their presence is different. Their spirit is calm, but their soul is loud with the longing to love deeply. And that longing, whether they've shown it or not, is meant for you. You have crossed paths in other realms before you even met here. And even if you haven't physically spoken yet, your spirits have already had conversations in dreams, in quiet thoughts, in places you can't remember, but your soul still carries. This is not fantasy. This is divinely woven reality. A sign will come. It could be a message, a dream, a vision, or a strange coincidence that shakes you awake, but don't brush it off. That will be your confirmation. And when it happens, say yes. Say yes to love, say yes to me, say yes to the future I've been building for you behind the scenes. This story is about to begin, and heaven is watching. Child, listen to me very carefully. The person I am pointing you toward is not like anyone you've known before. Their presence is different. Their spirit is calm, but their soul is loud with the longing to love deeply. And that longing, whether they've shown it or not, is meant for you. You have crossed paths in other realms before you even met here. And even if you haven't physically spoken yet, Your spirits have already had conversations in dreams, in quiet thoughts, in places you can't remember, but your soul still carries. This is not fantasy. This is divinely woven reality. Many people around you won't understand. Some may even try to distract you, confuse you, or convince you that it's not real. But Archangel Michael has already cut through the noise. He is clearing away the fake connections, the hidden traps, and the fear that keeps you stuck in old stories. You are not the same person you were even a few months ago. There's a glow around you now. Your spiritual light is being noticed. That's why this person is drawn to you, and that's also why the enemy tried so hard to dim your shine before this moment. But I didn't let it happen. Every time they tried to bring you down, I lifted you quietly. Every time you almost gave up, I whispered in your heart, "Not yet. I'm still working." And here we are. Your angels are circling around you right now. Yes, even as you listen to this, there's a shift in the atmosphere around you because this message is alive. This isn't just words on a screen. This is my spirit moving through sound, through silence, through every line, reaching straight into your spirit to remind you. You are chosen. And this person, they carry a burden that you were made to help carry. They've been holding something, a secret, a scar, a story, that they've never been able to release to anyone else but you. You are the one I created to understand it. Your heart was molded by fire, shaped by waiting, and strengthened by loss, just so you could love them the way they need to be loved. And they, in return, will hold your soul in a way that finally makes you feel safe, seen, and sacred. Don't run from this. You always say, "God, give me a sign." And now that I'm giving it, don't scroll past it. Don't let fear win this time. Don't tell yourself it's too late, too risky, or too impossible, because what's coming is not man-made. It's God-sent. This union is protected by heaven. There are angels assigned just for this love. Archangel Michael is not silent anymore. He's issuing a divine order to your soul. Prepare. Open your heart. The promise is knocking. The door will open, but you must be standing there, ready to walk through it. Do you want to know something? Heaven has seen this person has cried for you, not knowing why, not understanding who you are yet. But there were moments late at night, early in the morning, in places they felt alone, where they whispered words like, "God, is there someone made for me?" And I answered that prayer by writing your name into their life. Now it's time for you to see it too. But I can't force your heart open. That's your choice. And child, be careful, because right before a miracle comes, distractions come too. There will be someone who tries to imitate this love, someone who comes in charming but empty. Don't fall for the imitation when I've prepared the real. You'll know the difference by the peace in your spirit, not the excitement in your emotions. The right one won't rush you, confuse you, or manipulate you. They will be calm, consistent, and covered in prayer. That's how you'll know. Watch their spirit, not their style. You may still say, God, but what if I mess this up? You won't, because I'm not just sending the blessing. I'm also guiding you on how to hold it. This love will teach you how to breathe again, how to trust again, how to dream again, and yes, how to walk beside someone who doesn't just want your beauty but your brokenness too. The right one will look at your wounds and call them sacred. The right one will see your flaws and say, I still choose you. Now close your eyes. Just for a moment, breathe in. Can you feel that? That's my presence wrapping around your soul like a whisper in the wind. That's the same presence that will surround your marriage if you say yes. It won't be perfect, but it will be holy. It won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. And the world will wonder how the two of you found each other. But only you and I will know the real story. The prayers, the waiting, the spiritual battles, the divine alignment. You're not watching this by accident. This message was time-stamped in heaven before you even asked for a sign. It's a divine deadline. Something will be unlocked before that day. A dream, a conversation, a meeting, a vision. And if you are spiritually awake, you will recognize it and walk into the greatest love story of your life. Let me take you back to something your heart has quietly carried but rarely spoken aloud. That quiet moment when you were lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering if you would ever truly be loved the way you love. You didn't tell anyone. You just closed your eyes, hoping your heart would stop aching. And I was there. I heard it. I saw it. And from that moment, I began setting things into motion. You thought I forgot. You thought nothing was happening, but child, I am not the God of instant results. I am the God of perfect timing. You're not watching this by accident. This message was time-stamped in heaven before you even asked for a sign. It's a divine deadline. Something will be unlocked before that day. A dream, a conversation, a meeting, a vision. And if you are spiritually awake, you will recognize it and walk into the greatest love story of your life. Let me take you back to something your heart has quietly carried but rarely spoken aloud. That quiet moment when you were lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering if you would ever truly be loved the way you love. You didn't tell anyone. You just closed your eyes, hoping your heart would stop aching. And I was there. I heard it. I saw it. And from that moment, I began setting things into motion. You thought I forgot. You thought nothing was happening, but child, I am not the God of instant results. I am the God of perfect timing. While you were waiting, I was preparing. While you were crying, I was building a path. While you were growing tired, I was strengthening your soul. And the person I have chosen for you, they've been walking their own wilderness, their own heartbreaks, their own confusions, but just like you, they never gave up. And that's why, now, I am releasing this moment for both of you, because heaven responds to hearts that hold on even when it hurts. Archangel Michael is standing at the door of your heart with one simple but powerful request. Don't miss this union because it's more than just a relationship. It's a divine mission, and the world desperately needs more love stories that are written in light, not lust, in purpose, not pressure, in destiny, not desperation. This is not a fairy tale. It's a God story, and you are the main character. You may not feel ready, but love doesn't wait for perfection. Love walks in when the soul is open, and the moment you say yes, I will begin aligning everything. Timing, travel, conversations, even the words you need to say. All of it will begin falling into place like pieces of a puzzle that finally start to make sense. You'll look back one day and smile with tears in your eyes because you'll realize God was writing this all along. Now hear me clearly, child. There will be 3 moments, 3 signs. Each one will come unexpectedly, but none of them will be random. One will be visual, something your eyes will see that stops your heart. The second will be spoken, words that will sound like confirmation, but they won't come from the person you expect. And the third will be emotional, a dream, a song, a strange inner knowing that will flood your chest with peace. When all 3 come, do not delay. That is the moment I want you to prepare your soul and begin praying for the courage to open the door when this person approaches. Because yes, they are coming, either in person, through a message, or in a way that breaks all logic. But they are on their way, and they are looking for a sign from me too. That sign is you, your energy, your spirit, your willingness to say yes even while afraid. And now I must say something else, something you won't expect. This person you're going to marry has almost walked away from love forever. They were about to shut their heart completely, but your energy entered their life like a breeze they couldn't understand. They tried to move on. They tried to forget, but I didn't let them because their heart was already marked with your name, and heaven doesn't allow covenant hearts to be silenced by fear. That's why they'll try again. They'll risk again. They'll return or reveal or reach out in a way that feels divine because it will be. And you, my child, will recognize them not by how loud they are, but by how quiet your spirit becomes in their presence. They will bring you peace, not butterflies, not confusion, but peace. That's how I work. My love doesn't come with chaos, it comes with clarity. But make no mistake, there are people around you who will get uncomfortable when this love begins because light irritates darkness, and divine unions expose false friendships. So be wise. Protect what I give you. Not everyone needs to know everything. What begins in spirit must be guarded until it is strong enough to stand in public. Don't post, don't explain. Just listen, obey, and walk in silence until I tell you it's time to speak. Child, I feel your hesitation. I feel the scars from people who promised and didn't stay. I feel the walls you built, thinking they were safety, but they became isolation. Let me in again. Let me soften your fears. Let me show you that love from me will never look like the pain others gave you. I am not like them, and this person, they will not be like them either. I am restoring your hope, not just in love, but in me. And now I give you this holy promise. If you say yes with your heart and soul, I will align every missing piece. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to fix it. You don't even have to be the one to make the first move. I will send the message. I will bring the opportunity. After that, things will speed up. If you wait too long, fear will try to fill the space I left for faith. Don't let that happen. The time is now. The angels are active. The realm is open. This is your moment. Shall I continue with the final portion? The next part will include what Archangel Michael wants you to pray specifically, the emotional confirmation the other person is receiving, and a closing word from God on what will happen to your life after you say yes to this divine marriage. Shall I go on? And now I give you this holy promise. If you say yes with your heart and soul, I will align every missing piece. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to fix it. You don't even have to be the one to make the first move. I will send the message. I will bring the opportunity. After that, things will speed up. If you wait too long, fear will try to fill the space I left for faith. Don't let that happen. The time is now. The angels are active. The realm is open. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. This is really weird. I'll bet you think prayer is just for church. I bet you never considered it a way to manifest your dreams, and I would have agreed with you. Me, I only prayed in Sunday school, but then I saw this video and it totally shifted my perspective. I realized the right prayers, using the right code words, could be used in wickedly effective ways. Now, promise me you won't use this for nefarious purposes. It could be very dangerous in the wrong hands. But if your intentions are pure, I don't think you can find a straighter path to your health and happiness. Not to mention money. The fact that this came out of a weird cult doesn't really bother me. If it bothers you, then this video is not for you. From what I can tell, this is one of the good cults, and they have real powers. No one gets indoctrinated. No one is pushed into anything. Nobody gets hurt. These people are genuine, lovely people, and they want to share their wisdom because they know this world needs a lot of blessings right now. Warning: certain parts of the video may make you uncomfortable, but that's because it's breaking a lot of the conditioning you've been carrying around from a young age. Don't wait. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. Start right now. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. This is your moment. Shall I continue with the final portion? The next part will include what Archangel Michael wants you to pray specifically, the emotional confirmation the other person is receiving, and a closing word from God on what will happen to your life after you say yes to this divine marriage. Shall I go on? Now listen, my child. Archangel Michael is not just speaking to you, he is interceding for you. He has been standing in the gap where your faith was breaking. He's been fighting off every spirit of delay, every discouragement that tried to make you numb, every whisper that said maybe you're not meant to be loved. That's a lie, and heaven never authored it. You were created from love for love, and into a love that carries divine purpose. And now Michael wants you to say one thing with your whole heart. God, I surrender this love story back to you. Because the moment you release your timeline, I will begin accelerating mine. And what looks like a last-minute miracle to you is simply perfect timing in my realm. Nothing is too late, nothing is too broken, and nothing is too complicated. I am still the God who brings water from stone and life from ashes. And this marriage, it will not be built on feelings. It will be built on faith. The kind of faith that moves mountains. The kind of faith that silences every what. If the kind of faith that doesn't need to see the outcome to believe in the promise. Michael wants you to pray a simple but powerful prayer. Not long, not poetic, but honest. When you speak it like a child speaking to a loving father, because that's what you are. Here's what I want you to say. God, if this is the person you've chosen for me, give me peace that doesn't leave, give them clarity that doesn't shake, and give us courage that doesn't delay. Let your will be done, not mine. Amen. Say it in the morning. Say it at night. Say it when you feel confused. And every time you do, Archangel Michael will reinforce the spiritual connection that's already forming between you and that person. You may not see it, but they are also being moved. Their heart is starting to shift. They've been hearing your name in strange ways, seeing things that remind them of you, dreaming dreams they can't explain. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. And there's something you don't know yet. This person, the one I've chosen, they almost lost hope. They thought they missed their chance, but lately something has been telling them, look again, try again, reach again. And they don't know why they feel drawn to your energy, but they do. That's because I'm aligning both your spirits like magnets, finally pulling toward one another after being held apart for too long. Don't ignore the small signs. The dream that repeats, the number that shows up again and again, the strange timing of messages, even the unexpected moment when you feel their name hit your heart without warning. That's not just memory, it's divine motion. I am not a silent God. I speak in echoes and alignments and details that only your soul will understand. Be alert, be still, be expectant. Now let me prepare your heart for what comes next. Because once you say yes, once you accept this path, your entire life will begin to transform. You will notice that your energy begins to feel lighter. Opportunities will open that were once locked. The heaviness you've carried for so long will begin to melt. People who were never meant to stay will quietly fade, and people who are meant to be part of your future will suddenly appear, some through open doors, others through divine redirection. And when this person finally comes to you, don't doubt it. Don't ruin it by second-guessing yourself. Don't let your past wounds control your future choices. Remember, this love is new, it's holy, it's rare, and it's protected. You won't have to beg for their attention. You won't have to prove your worth. You won't have to earn love by performing. You will simply be, and they will see you. The two of you will be like twin stars, finally aligned in one orbit, not competing, not dimming, but reflecting my glory. And yes, the world will watch, and yes, some won't understand, but I didn't design this love to be understood by the world. I designed it to be witnessed, because people who see it will feel something awaken in them. They'll feel hope again. They'll believe again, because love like this, divine love, doesn't just heal the couple, it heals everyone who comes near it. But child, don't delay. That's what I keep repeating in your spirit, even through dreams, because the window is open now. It's a moment of spiritual alignment. If you wait too long, fear will rush in and close what I've been trying to open. And I don't want you to go through another cycle of loneliness when your miracle is already on the way. Now lean in closely, my child, because what I am about to say will not only change how you see this person, it will change how you see your own future. You have waited, and now I'm ready to show you what I've been preparing while you were waiting. Because what comes after this union is not just happiness. It's destiny. The two of you will be like twin stars, finally aligned in one orbit, not competing, not dimming, but reflecting my glory. And yes, the world will watch, and yes, some won't understand, but I didn't design this love to be understood by the world. I designed it to be witnessed, because people who see it will feel something awaken in them. They'll feel hope again. They'll believe again, because love like this, divine love, doesn't just heal the couple, it heals everyone who comes near it. But child, don't delay. That's what I keep repeating in your spirit, even through dreams, because the window is open now. It's a moment of spiritual alignment. If you wait too long, fear will rush in and close what I've been trying to open. And I don't want you to go through another cycle of loneliness when your miracle is already on the way. Now lean in closely, my child, because what I am about to say will not only change how you see this person, it will change how you see your own future. You have waited, and now I'm ready to show you what I've been preparing while you were waiting. Because what comes after this union is not just happiness, it's destiny. When the two of you come together, something will unlock in the spiritual realm. Something that has been paused for years in your family, in your bloodline, in your inner gifts will suddenly begin to move again. Doors that didn't open before will swing wide. Delays that used to frustrate you will vanish. You will begin to feel like life is finally in flow, not because it got easier, but because you finally stepped into alignment with what I planned from the beginning. This person carries the missing sound your soul has longed to hear. Not just sweet words, but purpose-filled vision. When you talk, your conversations will open ideas, your dreams will expand, and your prayers will deepen. You'll notice you're not just being loved, you're being seen. That's because this person was made to understand your soul in a way no one else could. But this isn't just about feeling good, it's about fulfilling your assignment. The moment you two walk together in union, your spiritual authority will increase. You'll be able to pray with more power, manifest with more clarity, speak and shift atmospheres, bless others, and actually see them heal. Because your combined light is not just a relationship, it's a weapon against darkness. That's why the enemy tried so hard to keep you stuck. That's why your heart was attacked again and again. That's why you felt forgotten, because if he could block this union, he could silence a wave of blessings that were never meant to be delayed. But here's the miracle. I blocked every plan against you. I rerouted every trap, and now I am clearing the path. Archangel Michael is not whispering anymore. He's sounding the trumpet. He's calling angels to surround your home. Something divine is going to enter your space. You might feel it as wind or warmth or tears that come out of nowhere. It could even be a knock on the door or a dream that feels more real than waking life. But make no mistake, that's my presence. That's my spirit confirming this message. I've already sent an angel to your house. They're not coming to scare you, they're coming to prepare you. They will whisper peace. They will remove fear. They will give you one final moment of clarity before the decision is fully placed in your hands. And what will happen? If you choose to obey, you'll wake up one morning and realize something in your life has shifted forever. That person will no longer be far. You will hear from them or meet them in a way that will feel supernatural, and no one will need to explain it to you. Your spirit will know. It will feel like a reunion your soul never expected but always remembered. You'll walk into rooms, and people will feel something different around you, because when divine love touches a soul, it leaves a fragrance. The two of you will carry that fragrance, and wherever you go, miracles will follow. Financial restoration, emotional healing, mental clarity, peace in your home, new beginnings, fresh energy, and a future that makes you breathe differently. And child, the love will be deep, safe, and pure. The kind of love that doesn't fade under pressure, that holds you when you're weak, that defends you when you're misunderstood, that protects your dreams like they're sacred. This is not just someone who wants your hand. This is someone who wants your soul to feel rested after all those years of running, surviving, and searching. So I tell you now, before it's too late, do not ignore this. Open your heart, open the door, open your hands, and let me give you what you've been praying for, even if it doesn't arrive the way you expected. You wanted romance, and I am sending destiny. You asked for love, and I am giving you alignment. You thought you needed a partner, but I am sending a soul restoration. And here is my final word to you. If you choose to walk through this open door, your entire story will begin again, not from chapter 1, but from the page where the promise begins to breathe. You will not regret it. You will not feel fear. You will feel something holy, something eternal, something that finally feels like home. This is not a fantasy. This is your divine appointment. Heaven is watching, the angels are waiting, your person is awakening, and I, your loving God, am walking right beside you straight into the miracle you almost gave up on. Now open it quickly before this moment passes, because love is coming and it carries my name on it, and your name is written all over their heart. So I tell you now, before it's too late, do not ignore this. Open your heart, open the door, open your hands, and let me give you what you've been praying for, even if it doesn't arrive the way you expected. You wanted romance, and I am sending destiny. You asked for love, and I am giving you alignment. You thought you needed a partner, but I am sending a soul restoration. And here is my final word to you. If you choose to walk through this open door, your entire story will begin again, not from chapter 1, but from the page where the promise begins to breathe. You will not regret it. You will not feel fear. You will feel something holy, something eternal, something that finally feels like home. This is not a fantasy. This is your divine appointment. Heaven is watching, the angels are waiting, your person is awakening, and I, your loving God, am walking right beside you straight into the miracle you almost gave up on. Now open it quickly before this moment passes, because love is coming and it carries my name on it, and your name is written all over their heart. Even now, while you're still here with me in this moment, the spiritual atmosphere around you is changing. You may not see it with your eyes, but in the spirit realm, angels are already being dispatched. A few seconds ago, a shift happened, not just in your heart, but in the heart of the one I'm leading to you. They felt something move inside them and they couldn't explain it. That was me. I whispered your name into their soul again, and child, they're beginning to remember. No, not remember like a memory from the past, but the kind of remembering that happens when two souls realize they were never strangers. That's what this love is. It's not new, it's returning. Your spirit has met their spirit before in dreams, in silent moments, in prayers you both cried without even knowing each other's name. This is not infatuation, this is reconnection. I want you to understand something very clearly now. When you say yes to this, you are not just saying yes to a person. You are saying yes to your next level, your next season, your real peace, your hidden calling, because love like this doesn't come to entertain you. It comes to elevate you. Your mind will expand, your heart will soften, your faith will deepen, and the way you look at the world will completely transform. You've been walking in the right direction, but with heavy steps. This person, the one I've chosen, will not carry your burdens for you, but they will walk beside you in a way that makes the load lighter. They will not complete you. That's my job. But they will complement you in ways that heal old wounds you stopped talking about. You've needed this kind of soul presence for a long time, and I've waited patiently for this moment to say, it is finally here. Now, don't let the enemy deceive you. He will try to send distractions. Past people, sudden doubts, old emotions dressed up in new disguises. Ignore them. They are noise. They are meant to confuse you before the clarity settles. But Archangel Michael is surrounding your decision with divine protection. You will not be tricked. You will not be misled. You will know the truth, and the truth will make your heart steady. I must tell you this, child, and listen deeply. The moment you say yes to what I'm showing you now, something inside you will come alive again. It might start with a small smile, a sudden feeling of peace, a deep breath that feels like you haven't taken it in years. That's your soul recognizing divine timing. That's how miracles begin, not with thunder, but with stillness. And once it starts, you will never be the same. This person will bring healing not only to you, but to your family. I am going to use this marriage to break generational curses. Patterns of betrayal, abandonment, confusion, and financial lack. I will destroy them through your union. What your parents couldn't fix, what your grandparents carried silently, it ends here, through this covenant, through this divine love that I wrote myself with hands of fire and grace. And I want you to remember this always. I didn't make you wait to punish you. I made you wait to prepare you, because this kind of love isn't for the shallow-hearted, it's for the brave. And you have been braver than you even realize. You've stayed kind when people gave you pain. You kept praying when others mocked your hope. You kept believing in me even when I was silent. And now I am not silent. I am speaking directly into the storm of your life to tell you the wait was not a waste. Every second of pain prepared you. Every lonely night watered your spirit. Every tear wrote part of this love story. And now the time has come to harvest what you planted in faith. Don't back away. Don't talk yourself out of what I am trying to give you. I'm placing this miracle into your hands with trembling joy, whispering, please receive it this time. Please don't push it away like before. This is the one. You will know them by peace. You will know them by patience. You will know them by their quiet fight for your heart. And when you speak, they will listen, not just with ears, with spirit. They will remember things you said once. They will protect your silence when you're too tired to speak. They will pray over your mind when you feel weak. They will cover you in the unseen ways that only heaven could have taught them. And I will bless every step you take together, from your first shared sunrise to every moment after. But child, you must act. This is not a fear tactic, it's spiritual urgency. A conversation will happen. A moment will be presented. You must walk into it. You must reply. You must say, yes, I feel it too. Because the page turns and I want you on the right side of the story. You will know them by peace. You will know them by patience. You will know them by their quiet fight for your heart. And when you speak, they will listen, not just with ears, with spirit. They will remember things you said once. They will protect your silence when you're too tired to speak. They will pray over your mind when you feel weak. They will cover you in the unseen ways that only heaven could have taught them. And I will bless every step you take together, from your first shared sunrise to every moment after. But child, you must act. This is not a fear tactic, it's spiritual urgency. A conversation will happen, a moment will be presented. You must walk into it. You must reply. You must say, yes, I feel it too. The page turns, and I want you on the right side of the story. And if you're still here, still listening, still feeling that stirring in your chest that you can't quite explain, that means this message is for you. I've been reaching for your heart for a long time, gently calling you closer, and now the veil is lifting. The future is being whispered into your present. This isn't imagination, it's revelation. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Science confirms monk's prayer secret. Modern sound science just validated what those ancient monks already knew. There's a specific frequency needed for prayers to reach divine messengers. Your morning frequency helps. But imagine having all your prayers heard and answered. This shocking video reveals everything about the sacred resonance frequency. But hurry, certain institutions are trying to hide this information. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. Watch now before they succeed in silencing this message. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. This isn't coincidence. It's divine orchestration. You've always known deep down that something sacred was meant for your life. You've sensed you were made for more than just survival, more than just routine days and nights, and you're right, because I didn't create you to live a normal life. I created you to live a miraculous one where love isn't just shown, it's anointed, where your home isn't just a house, it's a sanctuary, where your relationship isn't just romance, it's revival. This marriage I'm preparing, it's part of your calling, not separate from it. Not a delay to your purpose. It is your purpose, because when two souls I've chosen come together, they don't just fall in love, they lift the world. You will build something beautiful together. A family, a mission, a healing space, a safe place for others. Your love will ripple out into the lives of strangers who will never forget how your story gave them hope. And child, I promise you this. Every night you cried, wondering, where are they? Your person was being shaped by those very tears. Every silent moment of surrender, every lonely holiday, every morning where you got up and kept going even when your heart was tired. I saw it, and I didn't waste 1 second of your faithfulness. I've stored every moment inside the heart of the one I've chosen for you. They will understand your silence. They will treasure your pain. They will see the gold in you and never be afraid of your fire. This is real. This is close, and you have to believe it before you see it. Do not shrink back. Do not sabotage it by doubting your worth. You are worthy of this kind of love, not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. And now I say this again, and this time, I want you to let it echo deep into your chest. You must prepare, because before that date, I will release one last sign, the kind that can't be ignored. It will speak through timing, atmosphere, and truth. When you receive it, you'll feel your heart slow down, your mind get quiet, and your spirit say, "This is it." And in that moment, you must follow, not fear, not question, follow. This person will not look exactly how you imagined, but they will feel exactly like home. You'll sense their sincerity. You'll feel their spiritual weight. Their presence will bring peace, not pressure, healing, not confusion, laughter, not performance, rest, not chaos. They will carry your heart in their hands like it's holy, because it is, and I've prepared them to love you the way I always intended. They'll come with stories, with pain, with history, but you will look at all of it and still say yes, because your soul will know, this is the person heaven kept for me. And the moment you both say yes, truly yes from your hearts, heaven will celebrate. You won't see it, but angels will sing. Archangel Michael will kneel in victory. The spiritual warfare that's been raging behind the scenes will end. The confusion will break, the waiting will lift, and peace will descend into your home like oil on the crown of your head. This love will not just give you a partner, it will give you a future, a soft one, a bright one, a holy one, the kind that makes even the pain worth it. So now, my child, the choice is yours. This door is open, but not forever. Heaven is watching. Michael is preparing. Your person is listening, and I, your God, am waiting for your yes. Don't keep me waiting, because love is knocking, and this time it's not going to leave. Open it quickly before this miracle walks past, before this moment is gone, before the story turns without you. I love you more than you'll ever understand, and I'm giving you more than you ever dared to hope for. Now open it. Open your eyes, open your heart, open the message. Your destiny is standing at the door. Don't let it knock twice. Do you feel that stillness inside you right now, that quiet warmth resting on your chest? That's me. That's my spirit resting upon you, because you stayed, because you listened, because you opened the door to truth. And now I want to show you what's coming next. Not a fantasy, not a vague wish, but a real, detailed, sacred future that has already been written with your name on it. The home I will give you through this love will not be made with bricks and cement alone. It will be made with peace. You will wake up beside someone who prays over you, who believes in your dreams even when you doubt them, who reminds you to rest when you're tired, who protects your name even when you're not in the room. This person will not add weight to your shoulders. They will carry it with you.